Yo, this is Chrono Plays Chrono Trigger. It's time for the last side quest before we end this Let's Play. Now we go into the dimensional vortex. So now that there are three dimensional vortexes, one at the future, one in the present, and one at the antiquity Dark Ages. So we're gonna go first by going by time. We're gonna start off by the one in the future, then we head to the one to the past, and then we end in the present. So let's take off and head to the future. And off we go! So we are at 2300 AD, and for the first dimensional vortex in the future, you want to head off to the Geno Dome here. Just go north of it, land near it, and when you're ready, get your team ready and head inside the dimensional vortex. Where it is? Not like this place. My time gyro cannot acquire stable reading of time or local. Shall we explore? I find this place intriguing already. Yeah, so this is of course the dimensional vortex. If you feel like you take a wrong turn going here, you'll be teleported back up to the surface. If not, go forward and get yourself warped around. And then you might be wondering, where am I now? Well, here's the thing about the dimensional vortex. Most of the rooms you'll be entering will be random. Well, not completely random though. There are a set amount of rooms you can be, so there's some you can and some you cannot. But for example, here I got into Fiend Lord's Keep, which is exactly the same as we fought with Magus. We just want to fight his bad guys again. Those cards are pretty simple though. They're low level. Don't need to worry about. Slash them up. And this battle is overdone. But this is basically a few gauntlets of fights, so I'm just gonna skip through a few of them. Yeah, another one here. And then we continue to another fight. And one last one for this one. Once you've gone through a zone, you'll enter here. And you'll be teleported out to another zone. And now we went from the Fiend Lord's Keep to the Forest Maze. Feel familiar, right? Yeah. Same ones we had before. So run around, try to find the entrance or even the exit even to get to where we want to go. Now I'm kind of running in circles, but that's fine. Now, one interesting thing about Dimensional Vortex though is that some of the places in Dimensional Vortex has some insane treasure. Some of the best gear equipment in this game can be found here, and that's because this is kind of the last big side quest dungeon to do. Because after you've done the Dimensional Vortex, you have one major boss battle to do, and then you've basically done everything of storyline content. And then basically complete the game. We can go for other endings, of course, but if you want to go for other endings, you want to go in New Game Plus, which I showed you last time how to do it. This allows you to start the game fresh, but you have your characters, stats, and items that you have from your previous save file stored. So you can basically rinse through the game with ease. Sometimes you may want to play it again, but I feel like you want to put up a lot of time and effort into leveling and so on. So that's probably a good thing to do, right? Maybe. We continue out of this zone. And now we are in the Mud Beast Den. Yep, here it's the same Mud Beast Den that we are in the antiquity. We're just gonna fight off some of these imp things again. Yep. Those things, the Mud Beasts. It's pretty simple now though, because it's been a while since we fought these animals. As you can see, they still can take some damage though, because they're not that, should we say, super pertinent with damage. We're a lot quicker than them though, so just take a few hits and they should go down. Not much to worry about, in other words. Then we go up here, and we teleported away again. Now into a new place. The Ancient Keep. This is actually a new place, and this is a good place we want to go to, because this is where we can get one of those awesome items. So here we have a large room with some pesky animals, pesky rats, that seemingly just doesn't want to stop fighting you. And in case you're wondering, yep, it's the same freaking rats from the Lost Sanctum, so no need to worry about those. Let's just go up here, I guess, instead. Maybe not, it's locked. Find them. That's the case. We just run across here. Then we go up here. Long, long, long way to go with more rats to kill. Of course. Ah, they got a buddy as well. Hello there, friend. We can just keep on going like this. It's pretty simple. And go around and around we go. For more enemies to fight. And we also have a treasure chest. And inside this treasure chest, we get the high potion. Just nothing huge. But it could have been something else, right? Of course it could be. Another treasure chest here in the room to the right here. Or was it? It was a hidden one. Again, elixir. Which is always very nice to have. We have some more enemies to fight here, including a bone warrior and some death creepers. We pick up the chest here, we've got 50,000 sweet gil. Not bad. Now this place does have some more hidden places to go through, so you want to make sure you take a look around, in case you find something interesting. Not you two aren't interesting, but sure, we can fight. We just fought up some more of these skeleton things. They just bother us, nothing more to worry about them, so we can just continue. Now if we go on around here, aha, and this is exactly what we want, the Master's Crown. This is the best helmet in the game, easily. This one boosts damage, immune to status effects, and has a very high defense. This thing is just insane. And you know what the best part about this? It stacks with the Prism Spectacles. So if I put this down on Chrono, he will lose his haste. That's okay. But now I already have immunity. Of course, don't put Ossipants, don't do that. Now I have this one, I can take away the Nova armor and give him, for example, the dragon armor. Because I have damage immunity, damage boost times 2. Critical hit rate. Yeah, Chrono is just gonna deal so much damage right now. It's just gonna destroy things. How much things can he destroy? Let's test it out on these enemies here. So here we have a pack of 6 enemies. Let's see how much damage Chrono will do now. This was a bit quick, so you have to wait a bit. There we go. Let's see. Falcon Strike. Yep, let's go Falcon Strike on all 6 of them. Wow! Up to 4,000 to 5,000 per hit. Yeah, now we're talking damage. 1, 2, 3. Up here. And we are done with the Ancient Keep. Now come to the interesting part of the future's Vortex. It's time for you to test your knowledge about Chrono Trigger. Let's see what they have as questions for us this time. If you want to get through here, you have to answer a question for me. What is the name of the red stone needed to repair the mass immune? Power Stone? No. Grand Stone? Nope. That's actually one of those triple decks. Firestone? Nope. Dreamstone? Correct. You're absolutely right. Okay, you can go on ahead. So they will disappear, and you have to go through another question. Now, the question you get here is random. There's about 40 questions that exist, so you can get a bit random which one you get. Same question again. What winged creature must you ride in order to reach the Toronto lair? Is it Kill Wallace, the sheep things? No. Avians? Sort of like a bird thing? No. Ectosaurus? No. Dactyls? Well, we were the Dactyls nest for a reason, so of course it's Dactyls. We go on ahead and we go for the next question. If you want to get through here, you have to answer a question for me. From whom does Flea harbor affections? So, who does Flea harbor affection? Is it for Slash? No, he doesn't care about Slash. For Ozzy, maybe? Oh, wow, Ozzy's a Chrome. Chrono? No, he doesn't like us because we beat his ass. Magus? Of course. To finish that question, we have one more question to finish before we can move on. And this one, what icon is displayed to indicate the confused status? An eye, a star, a clock, or a question mark? Now each one of those has a status. An eye is for lock, the clock is for stop, I think, and question mark is I think it's when you can't use text or something. But the one for confusion is a star. Because you have a star and you start to smile and laugh like crazy, and that's when things go bad. You go through this door and get absorbed again. And now we enter an interesting part. We are basically in Midway, the nameless cave. So if you feel like this has been good so far, you can keep on going ahead, straight ahead. If you feel like this has really been a pain in the ass and you want to go away from here, go into here and you can go back to the entrance. But then you have to go through all the places again to be here. If you want to use a shelter, feel free to do one right here. I would recommend doing so at least. Use the shelter to recover and be able to move on ahead. Let's do that. And go in front of here. And now we're entering another big part of the storyline. This place is called the Temporal Research Lab. This is the final area we'll be playing in this Vortex. After gone through here, we'll be facing against the real deal of the Vortex of the future. This one has a multiple room. There's a lot of these conveyor belts in this room. There's a room you should go to the top left to continue here, and there's a lot of other things you need to do. Because you can't go left or right, because its conveyor belt goes the other way. Can't even run across it. Doesn't help. And you have to go across. What do we find here? There's a note. The director of research ought to have a security lock release code written down somewhere in this room. He's a strange one though, always writing in codes, and what you have, you knowing him, he probably wrote it down backwards. Okay, so we need to find a code, and then whatever code we find, we just take it backwards to find the real code. Sounds good. Now, as you go into some places, you'll find these searchers, which are sort of like a security switch that you have to beat. And they can do some damage to us. A little dangerous though. Just do one bullet toss, probably should enough. They have some attacks in return as well, which can deal some damage, but then again, you should be more than fine. That's counter from Isla. She'll then use the boulder toss on it. Cracking it down. And the egg cracks up, and we win. Then if you go to the bottom here, no enemy here, here's a little trick. Try to run to the wall. You see there's a hidden room here? Aha. Now suddenly you are in the Millennial Wood. That's kind of crazy, right? This place has no enemies, but a lot of treasure chests. It's time to go and loot. A lot of nice loot here, and one of those loots are a very, very important part of the reason why you're here. Just run across from here, like down here. Get a Mega Elixir, which is going to be really nice for the battles coming up ahead. Nothing more here, but we have some more stuff over here. This is why we came here. The Apocalypse Arm, which is one of the most amazing weapons in this game for Robo. Now you might be wondering, Apocalypse Arm has no attack power, 0 attack power, so the damage you deal will be very crap. But it says may inflict 9,999 damage. It means every time Robo does a critical hit, he will hit for 9,999 damage, which is absolutely insane. So if you have some crit boosting equipment on, put him on Robo, and you can basically destroy the whole rest of the game if you're lucky. Especially if you out power level him a lot, then he'll become a real deal. collect some more items here, like a Mega Elixir, always nice to have. Some more items here, I think. No, doesn't seem to be it. So, there's no exit in this place, so you have to go back again, because you don't get anywhere near here. So once you collect all the items, especially the Apocalypse Arm, which is one of the key treasures in this place, then you kind of done your part here in the Blended Wood. You can go back to the Temporal Research Lab again to continue, because this is the last zone you had to go through before you fight up against the big boss of this place. And when you're done with that, you can take it done with the future vortex. You can move on to the other two vortexes in the past and in the present. Let's go up here again. Now let's see, try to go up to the room above. And of course the monsters appear. You're taken down pretty simply. Nothing in here. There goes another one. Hello there, friend. Let's go down here as well. Go to the left. Aha! There's a note written by the Director of Research. Security lock release code LLAB. I picked it because, well, I like things that are round. Remember first note that says the thing could be backwards? Well, if you take LLAB backwards, it'll become BALL. Ball. Ball's a round thing, isn't it? So, that's gonna be the code. BALL. Let's go to progress, but we have some more enemies to fight. Fine by us. Let's just boulder toss this one. Getting up in the air and then throw it up and down. I missed attack, that's fine. Pick it up and crash land. Boulder toss is so good for enemies like these. Go left in here. Now we come to the little puzzle room where we have to basically pay attention to the robots that are coming in the conveyor belt in order to progress. Because if you fail by just running around like this, like ha ha ha, what to this, and then intrusion detected, you get pushed down and you fall down. And down here, the machine will tell, eliminate the intruders. You have to fight two of these robots. Yeah. Basically, if you fail, fight robots, then come back and try again. Now these robots here are a bit of a special ones, because these robots here, they are just like the dinosaurs from the prehistoric area. You know what that means? Yeah, hit them with a light attack, and then watch their defense crumble. Shocked. They're the dinosaurs did. The defense dropped completely. You can take them down in very few turns, and also it's sort of kind of with attack either. That's exactly what I want. Look at that. Master Crown and that Prism Spectacles, critical hit, almost 4,000 damage. If that's not broken, I don't know what is. We end up in the room here again, so this is why I couldn't go through this room, because it's basically just a shortcut from where we came from. So next time, guys, we're going to continue here at the Temporal Research Lab, try to get through this place, get another cool item, and then we're going to see what boss we'll be fighting off in the end. It's someone that you might not think you're going to fight, but it also makes sense compared to what the Vortex is all about. It is the future. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, and that's it for now. See you guys next time as my story of Chrono Trigger continues.